Almost 2,000 years ago, the Apostle John was sent to this island, banished by the Roman emperor, destined to die there alone. As he languished in his prison cell on the island, the most significant book in all of Christian history was sent to him. It was here that John received the vision that became the book of Revelation. But what exactly happened on this island? That's what we're going to be looking at today, and it may surprise you more than you might expect. I'm the host. Welcome to the channel where we explore the intersection of faith and history. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode. Before we get into it, I want to apologize for my voice. I am currently under the weather, so if I sound kind of stuffy, or like I've been inhaling helium, that's why. But I thought this video was important enough that I couldn't wait another day to release it. So let's dive into what really happened on Patmos. To understand what happened on the island of Patmos, it's first helpful to know a little bit about Patmos itself. Patmos is a small rocky island that is part of the Dodecanese archipelago in the Aegean Sea between Greece and Turkey. It is 346 square kilometers in size with a population of about 3,000. Its highest point is a mountain called Prophetus Elias, or Prophet Elias, which reaches 375 meters above sea level. The climate is Mediterranean with hot, dry summers and mild winters. In ancient times, it was a part of the province of Asia Minor, and during the time of John's exile, it was ruled by the Roman Empire. It is said that St. John the Apostle was exiled to the island around AD 95 or 96 by the Roman Emperor Domitian, who ruled from AD 96 to 105. According to tradition, John was sent to Patmos because of his Christian beliefs and was imprisoned there until his death. However, this is just tradition. There are no records from that time period that mention anything about John being on Patmos. We don't even know for sure that John was actually an author of the book of Revelation. The earliest record we have that mentions Patmos is in the book of Revelation itself, chapter 1, verse 9, where John writes, "I, John, your brother and companion in the tribulation and kingdom and patient endurance, and I am on the island of Patmos because of the word of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ." Even though John gives us that detail, it's possible that he's just giving us his perspective on things and that he was there voluntarily, or maybe he just wasn't aware that he was never actually arrested or put in prison. Whatever the case, John tells us that he was on Patmos because of the word of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ. This phrase could refer to John's preaching activities and the persecution he faced as a result. Alternatively, it could allude to John's gospel and other writings, which were critical of Roman authorities and may have drawn the attention of the imperial court. Another possibility is that John's presence on Patmos was due to his involvement in the early Christian community in nearby Ephesus, known for its vibrant but contentious Christian population. Now, despite the mystery surrounding the exact nature of John's presence on Patmos, the island holds a significant place in Christian history. For it was here that he had the visions that would become the book of Revelation, one of the most influential books in the Bible and arguably the most misunderstood. It has often been depicted as a prediction of future events, leading to speculation about its timeline and interpretations. However, many scholars believe that Revelation should not be viewed as a predictive text, but rather as a message of hope and encouragement to the early church. One of the key themes in Revelation is the ultimate triumph of good over evil, symbolized by the victory of the Lamb, representing Christ, over the beast representing the forces of evil. This message resonated deeply with the early Christians who faced persecution and offered them hope for a better future. For instance, the book's vivid imagery and apocalyptic themes offered a sense of comfort and solace to those who endured hardship and suffering. Additionally, the message of judgment against oppressive powers provided a sense of justice and liberation to those who were marginalized and oppressed. Okay, so now let's move on to what really happened on Patmos. The Book of Revelation. As mentioned earlier, the Book of Revelation is believed to have been written by John while he was exiled on the island of Patmos. The book is filled with symbolic language, visions, and imagery that have been interpreted in various ways throughout history. Despite its complexity and symbolism, many scholars agree that the book's message is one of hope and encouragement for Christians facing persecution. As John wrote, "I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away." Revelation 21:1. This passage suggests a message of renewal and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Now, it's also worth noting that the book of Revelation has had a significant impact on history. It has inspired both positive and negative movements throughout the centuries. On the one hand, it has motivated Christians to live holy lives and to stand firm in their faith despite persecution. On the other hand, it has also been used to justify violence and oppression in the name of religion. For example, some groups have used apocalyptic themes from Revelation to justify their actions, such as the group that attacked the World Trade Center in 2001. In more recent times, the book of Revelation has continued to be a source of fascination and debate. Some people believe that certain events in current affairs, such as wars, natural disasters, and political conflicts, are signs of the end times predicted in the book. Others view Revelation as a purely spiritual text that offers guidance for living a righteous life in the present. Ultimately, how one interprets the book of Revelation depends on their beliefs and perspective. What do we know about Patmos today? Today, the island of Patmos is known primarily for its religious significance as the place where John supposedly wrote the book of Revelation. It is home to several historical sites related to John and the early Christian community, such as the monastery of St. John the Theologian, which stands on the site of John's supposed prison cell and grave. Furthermore, Patmos is a popular destination for pilgrims and tourists interested in exploring its religious heritage. The island's unique history and association with the Book of Revelation make it an intriguing site for those seeking to learn more about early Christianity and the life of John the Apostle. In addition to its religious significance, Patmos offers visitors a range of natural and historical attractions. Its stunning beaches, crystal-clear waters, and picturesque landscapes provide a picturesque setting for exploration and relaxation. Patmos also boasts a rich history that dates back to ancient times, with archaeological sites and ruins offering glimpses into its past. These attractions, combined with its religious significance, make Patmos a multifaceted destination that appeals to a wide range of visitors. And in 1999, the island was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. The decision to include Patmos on the World Heritage List reflects its outstanding universal value as a site of exceptional cultural and historical importance. The island's unique association with the Book of Revelation and its well-preserved historical sites make it a significant destination for pilgrims, tourists, and scholars alike. As a World Heritage Site, Patmos benefits from international recognition and protection, ensuring its preservation for future generations to appreciate its religious and historical significance. Final thoughts and takeaway. What do you think really happened on Patmos? Was John truly banished there by the Roman emperor, or did he go there willingly? Was the Book of Revelation a message for the early church or a prediction of future events? I'll leave that up to you to decide. But what I will say is that whatever actually happened on Patmos, it clearly had a profound impact on the course of history. The Book of Revelation continues to be a source of inspiration, debate, and reflection for people around the world. And the island of Patmos remains a place of pilgrimage for those seeking to connect with its religious heritage. One thing is for sure, the story of John and his time on Patmos serves as a reminder of the power of faith and the enduring legacy of the early Christian community. Regardless of how one interprets the Book of Revelation, the story of Patmos offers a glimpse into a pivotal moment in religious history and the life of one of the most influential figures in Christianity. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, like, and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. Before you go, don't miss our next videos from above and discover other ancient secrets of history that were hidden away. Until next time, may you find peace and joy in the journey of discovery.